Alright, how's it going? I stayed up very late last night, playing Factorio, as I'm sure you could expect. And so I am very tired tonight and would honestly... branch bookcase. Ooh, I'll have to take a look at that. Would very much like to go to bed as soon as possible, so that I can get my sleeping schedule sorta back in order a little bit. I've been staying up really fucking late recently. Like, last night I stayed up, excessively late, but I've still been staying up quite late recently, and I would like to not do that so much anymore, because the thing is, while I do really enjoy, and I think I've talked about this before too, while I do really enjoy staying up late, I really, really hate sleeping in. And so it becomes like, oh yeah, this is one of the ranch items, not a cabin item. I'm not gonna worry about it. So it becomes like a cycle of, like, I stay up late because I want to stay up late, but then I don't get a full 8 hours of sleep because I hate sleeping in. And so I just get, like, progressively more and more tired and sleep deprived as the days go on, and it's probably not healthy, if I were to guess. So I'm gonna try to not do that and instead start going to bed at more reasonable times and getting a full 8 hours of sleep, while still being able to wake up at the same time I normally do. So, I would like to put that into practice from now on. Another cabin rug. Okay. I have to find something that'll work good for my, my bedroom upstairs. I'll have to keep an eye out for something like that. Alright, thanks, Nook. Did I sell my fossil? I did. Okay, cool. I should probably put these somewhere. I'm gonna do that. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. I still haven't messed around with, like, the inventory. There it is! Yeah! Okay, that looks a little ugly, but we do have a big dot shirt. I wonder if, I have to wonder if this is the only way to acquire this shirt, is to get it from your inventory. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, so that's, I mean, that's a big dot shirt. What does this earthy knit look like? That's kind of cute. Actually, I really like that. And then maybe we'd be edgy for a little bit. No, I think I want to save the edge for October, like I was talking about before. I think for now I'm gonna stick with. Oh wait, actually, you know what could look sick? Maybe that Hawaiian shirt that I grabbed from the island. I feel like that'd look awesome. Let me try that out. Because it'd be nice to switch things up a bit. But I don't like how the zipper shirt looks, and I want to keep wearing my, my earthy knit. That looks a little bit like barbed wire. Which I don't think quite fits the vibe. I'll just keep an eye out for something. And hopefully something will come along. So, I'm also gonna put this down up here. Today, like I talked about yesterday, I was going to get the, a lot of work done on the non-combat version of the Gorecore track. And I did get a little bit of work done. Hey, Pippi. How's it going? Yep, hi, Pippi. What's up? Do you really feel like yourself in that outfit? I mean, not to be a snoot, but it doesn't really wow me. You watch your goddamn mouth, okay? I gotta say, I think this blossoming shirt would look much better on you. I'm not even kidding. You know what? I'll give it to you for free. Yeah? Then you can try it on someday, swag out. Sure. Wow, great choice. I just know that this blossoming shirt will make you like 10 times cuter. You can wear it out or use it as loungewear or maybe evening wear or whatever. Swag out. Cool. Thanks. Let's check this out. Ah, that's kind of cute. Hold on. Maybe this shirt. Let's see here. It's a little busy, but I do like the gradient. It makes it look kind of sleek, actually. I like that. I'm gonna keep that for now. Okay. I did get a little bit of work done on it, but so if you're not into music production or like electronic music in any way, you probably don't know there is this synth that is incredibly ubiquitous in the electronic music world, the like music production world, called Serum. And pretty much like any EDM producer, or even just like any kind of electronic music producer that you can think of, almost certainly owns Serum and uses it on a regular basis, right? It's an incredibly powerful synth, and it's very like it's very well designed to assist with workflow, and it's easy to understand and navigate, and some people even basically use it as a DAW in and of itself. Like, there are a few things, it's like, it's a few steps removed from being a DAW, but compared to most other synths, that's much closer to just being a full-on DAW than a lot of other things. And if you don't know, a DAW is a digital audio workspace, so it's basically the program that you actually write the music in, whereas like the synth that Serum is I should probably sell these peaches. I'm gonna do that. The synth that Serum is a plugin that you can use inside your DAW, but the DAW is what you use to actually build out your song and like put everything together and whatnot. So Serum is incredibly powerful. It probably first dropped like, I don't know how long ago, probably like almost like a little over 10 years ago, I would say. And I've been using it for a few years now. For a very long time, I was almost exclusively using stock plugins to write music with, because I wasn't making money for most of my time writing music, so I didn't have money to spend on fancy plugins and stuff. But once I well, not immediately once I got a job, but a while after I got a job, I did finally cave and buy Serum. It is like $200 something or something, so it took a bit of convincing, but eventually I was just like, you know what, it's just a really good synth, I should probably get it. And I did, and I have never once regretted it. I use it in pretty much every song, because it's just very intuitive and very powerful and very easy to like whip something together quickly. Really, really nice. So I assume this had been announced beforehand. I don't really keep up with stuff in the like the production world, like music production world, very well. I could probably do a better job, but I don't really know where to look to like keep updated on that stuff, I think is the main problem. So I just kind of live in my little hole under my rock and hope that the good stuff comes to me when it happens. And this time it did, because yesterday they released Serum 2, which it's hilarious to me for some reason that they just straight up called it Serum 2. Like, that's the exact kind of like, if Serum's so good, why don't they make Serum 2? But they actually did. So, I don't know. I think it's really funny for some reason, but they've released Serum 2, and the craziest thing is it's a free upgrade for anyone who already owns Serum, which is an insane decision for them to make, in my opinion, because everyone already owns Serum. So, like, they're basically just releasing a free synth. I don't know, but it's crazy, and I'm very happy that I basically got an entirely new synth for free. And I've been messing around with it since yesterday, and it's amazing. I love it so much. It's literally, it is everything that Serum 1 was, but made even more intuitive, even more powerful, and it's like just with so much more stuff, and everything has been reworked to just be better. It's so good. And I've already made some really cool sounds with it. So anyways, moral of the story is I was going to make a lot of progress on the non-combat version of the track today, and instead I got distracted by just messing around with Serum 2 and making cool sounds with it, and didn't make as much progress as I could have, but I still had fun messing around with it. And, you know, seeing all the cool new features and stuff. I still feel like I've barely scratched the surface of all the new stuff that I can do with it. So, definitely warrants even more experimentation than I've already done, which I am more than happy to continue doing. But yeah, that's basically what I've been doing today. I also thought there was something else that I wanted to talk about, but I can't think of it. It's Serum 2. Serum 2 is pretty cool. I'm sure there was something else. I swear I had like another thing I wanted to talk about, but I can't think of it now. Well, since I can't think of what I was going to talk about, oops, I didn't mean to do that. I've been playing a lot of solitaire lately, and I don't know why. It's like completely taken me over. I listen to a lot of ASMR. And I'm like I know a lot of people who listen to ASMR, but my wife and I are the only people that I know of that actually get like tingles from ASMR. Everyone else I know that listens to ASMR just listens to it because they find it relaxing, but I have that actual like physical response that just makes listening to it really, really pleasant. And so I listen to it a lot, probably more than I should. It's the only thing that because sometimes when I'm writing music, I like I'm like stopping and going a lot, and like testing out ideas, and you know, messing around with a lot of stuff, and there's like a lot of kind of dead air, and I probably have some sort of ADD or ADHD or whatever. I have not been diagnosed, but my sister has really bad ADHD. Like, she can't drive if she hasn't taken ADHD meds that day, or else she will get in a car crash. It's pretty bad. But so I have reason to suspect that I may have ADHD. And it really sometimes kind of bothers me to like not have some sort of background noise when I'm doing something like that. And so ASMR is the only thing I can listen to while I'm writing music. Like, there's like people just talking regularly is too distracting. Most content has like some sort of music in it, so that doesn't really work. Like anything with loud sound effects or something is too distracting, but ASMR is like just soft enough that it can poke through when it needs to, but it doesn't get in the way. And on top of that, it's very pleasant to listen to. I can't find any fucking fossils. So point is, a few, maybe like a week ago at this point, I found an ASMR channel where this guy has done like a now 800 part series of playing solitaire almost every single day. And I was like, I was watching this and it was really nice. He has a really good vibe. And like, I really liked, I didn't mean to do that. He like, it was really relaxing just watching him play solitaire, because he did everything, like he moved the cards around and shuffled them and like, you know, did all this stuff very carefully and slowly, but very deliberately. And I thought that was really nice. And that was like the main thing that kept me watching, because his microphone quality is not really that great. It's a mono microphone, so it's not like a stereo microphone where you can do like the left to right thing, which normally wouldn't bother me that much, but his microphone is so mono that it's like, it doesn't even feel like there is like no presence to the audio. It's just like a single point, and it really bothers me. But I still really liked it despite that, for the other reasons I mentioned. So, and I was like, this is a really good vibe. I could really go for some solitaire right now. So I played a bunch of solitaire like on Google for like an hour straight. I didn't win a single game. And I was like, damn, that was a lot of fun. I wonder if they have, well, I'm sure they have Solitaire on Steam, but like, I wonder if there's a good version of Solitaire on Steam. So I went on Steam and I looked up Solitaire, and the first thing that came up was the Zachtronics Solitaire collection. And Zachtronics, if you don't know, is a small indie studio that makes these kind of puzzly automation-y games. And they're a really great time. I've only played one of their games, I think, which is Opus Magnum. I really enjoyed it. Kind of sucked at it, but I still really liked it. And I had no idea that like solitaire minigames in their games were like a thing they did. And basically the idea of this Zachtronics Solitaire collection was they just took all of their solitaire minigames from all of their games and put them all in a single place, and then also added like an extra one that was specifically designed just to go in this solitaire collection that couldn't be found in any one of their other games. So I was like these are all variants of solitaire. None of them are actual I think it's Klondike Solitaire is what it's called. None of them are actually solitaire. And I was like, at first I was like, well, I want to play solitaire, not a variant of solitaire. But then I caved and I decided to give it a try. And it is way too fun for what it is. It's way too fun. And I have like 10 hours in that game at this point, which is a lot especially for solitaire. I don't know what it's done to me, but I've been playing a lot of solitaire and it's been a good time. So that was my story about solitaire. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna go now so I can go to bed. So I will see you tomorrow.